if we can discover them, and then we can start maturing them, which is exactly what psychedelics and ketamine do. It's like those 6 things: love, safety, trust, first level; values, virtues, and ethics, second level. And it's like, if we can just have those 6 things that we focus on, we will evolve into the whatever level of growth we're supposed to.
Well, I would say what really resonates with what you just said, in one of my transformative experiences with ayahuasca, my journey was around love and trust. And I don't like to use the word, trauma, but yeah, it could have been from my childhood, and maybe it's something that I needed. But it did show me that path. It did show me that way. And suddenly I had, I left that journey with a whole new experience around loving myself. Which on the other end made it a lot easier for me to love others. I was 39, 40. I was never I was married. I was never engaged. I was going through this cyclical, very short-term relationship, week after week after week after week. And then I really wanted to take the time to understand why I was on that, why I kept doing the same thing over and over again. Because I knew it was empty. It didn't fill my cup. But what psychedelics did for me was really help me rewire. And again, talk therapy. I was doing talk therapy for years. I was going through the same motions over and over again. So yeah, that I kind of like to describe that experience of like 20 years of therapy wrapped up in a week. It's not easy.
No.
Listen, it's not easy. It's not like, oh, I'm excited to go to, but I knew that was going to be transformative for me, and I had to trust that process. And, another big thing for me was like, I was so used to controlling my outcome. And, what that taught me is like, sometimes you just have to surrender and trust the process and be present. And every time I go through, when I work with different psychedelics, that's a big thing in my head. Like I try to just get myself in a headspace of just surrender, which is not easy. You're an entrepreneur. Do we like to surrender?